But at one point, it was just a bunch of geeks, mechanical kind of
Right.
gearheads, just tinkering in their garage. Like one of the funniest anecdotes that I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but it was basically there's a famous book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and
I
he
would love
was
it. I
that's a
love
great
that
book.
book.
So like there was one scene where he describes meeting Henry Ford for the first time. And this is before, the
Mm-hmm.
Blue Oval was a thing. And he's like, he was sent there by Andrew Carnegie to interview this guy because he thought he had potential. And like his first thought was, this guy in greasy overalls, like, this guy? Really?
Yes.
And there was like kind of this moment where you can infer like kind of like the internal dialogue of Napoleon Hill, where he's like, really? Like you can kind of infer that, and you can kind of also infer like he's like, well, if Carnegie spoke well of him, he can't just be like this crazy guy hacking away in a. It wasn't even called a garage then, right? It would have been a carriage house or whatever.
Right.
So, but but in order for that industry to become what it became, like you need everybody. You need people to work the assembly line. Like so, like it takes a.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to use the cliche term "it takes a village," but I mean it takes a wide variety of skill sets and personalities to build out an industry.
It
And
does.
I don't